4 wheels, 4 different methods for cleaning wheels and tires, none of them using a hose. I'm Nick, this is the Nick at Night podcast, and I want to tell you what you can do to make your vehicle look so much better without touching the paint. It is cleaning the wheels without a hose. This first method, you might call me a hack. Come closer so I can show you. All right, y'all, this first method I learned from a guy named Dave Barker with Detail Kegs. I was at his shop doing a video about detail kegs, and I saw him just spraying tire shine willy-nilly on the tire. I thought, this is crazy. He even sprayed it on the clear-coated faces of the wheel. So, at DIY Detail, we have our tire shine brush. It's a great way to apply tire shine. But I just want to show you, I call this the date night special, okay guys? You can obviously apply tire lotion with our brush. It's way more efficient than this. I am showing you what might be deemed a hack method. Yes, I'm also spraying on the wheel faces. You think I'm crazy, right? This is not a tomorrow method. This is not a good use of your tire lotion, but this will work. What happens here? I'm not even totally sure. I know that our tire lotion is not meant to clean, but what's super surprising, and again, if you have gloss black wheels, I wouldn't do this, but I'm showing you the easiest way to clean your wheels and tires. You want time saving, you want a one product solution, I'm showing it to you guys. For whatever reason, our tire lotion, it gives clear coat a real sheen. Now, will this attract a little bit of dust? Will your gloss black wheels look great tomorrow? I don't know if you're gonna love what this looks like tomorrow. I do know you're gonna love what it looks like now. You're going on a date, you want the vehicle to look better, and you don't even have much time. This is a great option. I'm gonna show you the tire shine brush because I just don't feel like scrubbing this all in. But honestly, you could just scrub this all in, you know? But I'm just so used to this brush that I'm gonna see if I can work some efficiency there. I actually didn't mind just using, honestly, the rag, and this is more of a DIY method for anybody, all right? You might think I'm crazy, but the vehicle from 10 feet away, all of a sudden, I didn't use any crazy products, chemicals, nothing, and that wheel looks amazing. Call me a hack, call me crazy, guys, but that's method number 1. It's so sunny out and it's really hard to tell what this looks like in the phone, but this is the unclean front wheel. This is the tire lotion only, the tire shine special wheel. You see the sheen right around the edge there? I've got a well-maintained wheel that wasn't super dirty. I didn't go after the barrels. I cleaned the face, quote unquote, cleaned the face. Quick, easy. Look at that sheen, compare it to this, and instantly you can kind of see the lighter edges here, some of that pollen there, and you don't see that tire lotion edge there. You just see it's kind of dark or light. Whereas over here, see that nice clean line? Whenever you're applying tire shine or tire lotion, I always try to go right along the edge here. It's kind of a fun game. So you just use your applicator, your brush, and just go right along the edge. But you get that super clean line. And again, as you walk away from this vehicle, even though you can see the pollen and you can see all this crud on here, yes, it's dirty, right? But a dark tire makes it look super clean. In fact, I'm going to my cousin's graduation party in about a half an hour, which inspired me to make this video. So I got wheels to clean, on to the next one. The first wheel involved 1 product, this one's gonna involve 2. So we're gonna keep stepping it up in terms of products and complexity and time and a deeper clean, but we're gonna keep it super easy. So I have DIY Detail Waterless Wash. I'm almost out here, I'm almost out. And I'm just gonna spray it on the wheel face. Now we always say, like, when it comes to waterless wash, you wanna err on the side of you're using a wet or damp wash media with rinseless wash, using a dry towel with waterless wash. So waterless is, again, it's got some pretty strong emulsifiers in there, so it's actually meant to be used for wipe downs. I'm not worried about scratching the clear coat on the face of my wheels, right? You might be worried about that, in which case you may want to do this the right way. A foam rinse foam method, right? A foam cannon, a pressure washer, all the things. But when it comes to wheels, if they look good, the rest of the car looks good. So I'm just doing a spray with waterless wash, obviously a spray down, and you can see that wheel face is real dirty. So I'm gonna flip sides often, right? I'm not super worried about perfect waterless wash technique like I am on paint. On paint, you want to do a spray or two, let it dwell, and then roll the towel so every little fiber is going to be clean as you go along. You're not driving anything in. I know what it is, guys. I parked this Jeep outside. It's a Jeep. I'm grateful that I have a car, and all of a sudden, we've got clean wheels and tires. Well, not tire yet, because I haven't done that yet. Guys, it is hot out. I love that this is the real world. I love that I'm showing you what it's like to be out here detailing in the real world. Do I care that there's a little bit of ceramic in the waterless wash when I'm cleaning this tire? No, I don't care about that at all. There's not a significant amount in terms of something you have to worry about. It's a cleaner, does a great job. I could just leave it there. I could just waterless wash my wheels, guys, and call it a day, but we're not messing around here, right? So we're gonna take our tire lotion. This is an optional step. You could just waterless wash and walk away. But now that I have a somewhat cleaner wheel, I am gonna apply some tire lotion, making sure that I'm getting into all the pores of this tire, if I can, with my tire dressing brush. You guys, it is hot out. I chose to wear all black. I know it's Nick at night, but the time I had to shoot this video was in the day, and again, I am headed to a graduation party soon, and I will not have time to wash the vehicle. So I'm applying a lot of tire lotion here, again, because you're not doing the deep clean. I'm just wondering if the tires are acting a little different, or if somehow things are drying up on me in the heat. But I like to add a lot of product. I like to make things more complicated than they are. You get the idea. Apply your tire lotion until you're satisfied. Waterless wash, method number 2. This wheel looks great. Okay guys, here's where things start to get a little bit more involved. And you might say, Nick, the waterless wash was great. Why would I even need to get more involved? Let's say you had an actual dirty vehicle, an actual dirty tire or wheel. I mean, this hasn't been washed for a week. It looks dirty to me, but the faces look pretty good. These were pretty new wheels, they're pretty clean. Let's say you had some mud or some real embedded crap on here and you're still trying to do this without a hose. It gets a little bit more convoluted with the equipment here. You could get a garden sprayer at your local hardware store. I do have this pressurized detail keg. It's an expense. I got it from Scott Graves. It's amazing, I love it. I have a little inflator I bought from Amazon. It inflates this thing up and all of a sudden, I've got pressurized rinseless wash. So it's a DIY detail rinseless wash, diluted 256:1. And all I'm gonna do, especially if you had a lot of crap here, you were working with dirt on the face, that kind of thing, I'm just gonna spray the face. So I'll bring you closer so you can kind of see what's happening. All right, y'all, rinseless wash 256:1 dilution in my keg sprayer. And I love the PSI. And I've got a relatively clean and protected wheel. I use ceramic gloss on these, so a lot of this dirt is coming off right on contact. I'm not gonna move much up here, but this gives me an option if I'm in a crunch, but I still want things to look better. Can I spray out the wheel well? Could that improve the appearance for me, right? It absolutely can. I could try the barrels. But we're gonna keep it simple here. So this could be accomplished with your garden sprayer at home. Now, I've got DIY Detail Rinseless Wash 256:1 in my bucket. This is just a towel. Grab a short nap towel, plush towel, I don't care. I'm not worried, you guys, not worried about the barrels right now. We're quick and dirtying this. We're not even washing the paint, so why am I gonna sit here and focus on the barrels? I could easily focus on the barrels. Stay tuned for the next wheel, because I'll bring some magic to you there. But right now we have a clean wheel face. The rinseless wash helped a ton to break down and emulsify what was there. Using ceramic gloss after every wash is helping making these wheels easy to clean. And now, I'm gonna actually properly clean this. I feel like waterless wash is great, but rinseless wash sprayed as a pre-spray, and then going ahead and actually cleaning this wheel is the money way to do it. I know waterless wash is cleaning. I love rinseless wash. I feel like this is a great cleaning method. Now, could I use a wheel cleaning brush like we sell on DIYdetail.com, or you can find at the House of Rags? Of course I could, guys, but I'm trying to keep this as simple as I could. Garden sprayer, rag, rinseless wash, bada bing, bada boom. Same principles would apply here with this wheel brush, but let's save this for the next step, right? We're keeping it simple, and right now, this looks great. Sorry guys, it is so hot out here that my phone turned off. It was too hot. I did want to offer you a couple of upgrades for this step. Totally unnecessary, but you can absolutely do them. Couple of spritzes of ceramic gloss 2 usually means 3 in my world, right? And that way, we could have done that when the Rinseless was still wet. You're actually washing and protecting and offering a lot of shine actually on these wheels, and they're so easy to clean with the ceramic gloss from my previous washes. Oh, and it just feels so slick. Okay, by far I feel the best about this because I've washed it. Look, my towel is totally not coming up dirty again. It's a clean and protected tire. And again, you have one more option there as well as it relates to your tire lotion. It's just so hot out here, guys, that I'm feeling a little out of my element in terms of usually 2 or 3 sprays is fine with DIY Detail tire lotion. And actually I feel like that's going on way better now because I clean this wheel really well. Yeah, it's darkening it up. I just always like to spray more, like 4, 5, to the point of my brush being totally saturated, but you know, there's no detailing police, right? There's no one here to tell me I'm doing it wrong. There's no Ivan. If I want to put 5 sprays on my brush, I'm going to do it, guys. I guarantee you when I go to this graduation today, this graduation party, people are going to comment on the Jeep because they haven't seen it before. So that's one reason. But these tires being shined, the wheels being clean, it's going to set the tone. Now, if you're like, I'm not quite ready for that, I still don't think that's an adequate. See, I did a little spill over with the brush. I usually am pretty precise. But a little ceramic gloss on the towel, it's wiped off. If you want to go all the way with no hose, I'm going to show you the total deep cleaning wheel method, wheel and tire method without a hose. So let's go check it out. Okay, everybody, are we ready for everything and the kitchen sink? This is the full Monty method, everyone. We're going to start with DIY Detail iron remover. This is the kitchen sink method, folks. I started spraying it, my sprayer got weird. So we're going to start for our full method with way too much product because I love doing this because it's fun. Iron remover, DIY Detail iron remover. I'm gonna start there. I don't want this to dry on me in direct sunlight. So the next thing I'm gonna do, grab your foamer. I've got DIY Detail All Clean mixed with Incredible Suds here. This is an old Max Shine foamer. It doesn't have to be anything special, although I know they do have IK foamers on the House of Rags. I'd like to get myself one of those one of these days. Foaming is gonna be better if you add a little Incredible Suds to your All Clean. There's that creamsicle. There's that look that we all so adore. That All Clean, that high pH, mixed with Incredible Suds for a little bit more dwell time, and you're seeing that beautiful look. Now, is that it, folks? No. Why would I do this without a hose? Are you crazy, Nick? Well, your garden sprayer is going to be huge here. You're treating your garden sprayer here just like a hose. Here we go. All I care about is that we get some dwell time. I want these chemicals to work for me if I can. And we're gonna get all the way in there. We're gonna make sure the wheel and the tire are both doused and rinsed thoroughly. I have rinseless wash in here, but again, I'm treating this like it's my hose. Because of that PSI, because of the water softening, I feel really confident about this even in direct sunlight. There's many methods we could go here, right? We could do foam, rinse, foam. The wheel's already looking pretty clean. What do I want to do? Heck, I'm gonna pump this up again. Let's give it the full Monty. We're gonna get nice, all clean action on there. And we're gonna start at the valve stem. You could also start at midnight. I've got the wheel and body brush here from DIY Detail. And valve stem is my starting point. I'm gonna get the wheel faces first. Why am I gonna get the wheel faces first? Well, imagine if I got the barrels first. I'd be pulling out a bunch of crud onto the wheel faces, and that crud I would then be driving into the face of the wheel, potentially scratching it. So if you know you're gonna be doing that anyway, why not do the faces the safe way, and then pull the crap out later and rinse it off. From here, I can do a nice clean of my wheel face, my tire, I mean. Ooh, it's getting hot out. It's harder to think. And now I'll hit the barrels. Now this brush was sitting in my rinseless wash bucket. I will tell you folks, this is the barrel blade from Auto Fiber. I love our Tampico fiber brush, like some people call it the corn on the cob brush from DIY Detail. I just don't have one here. I'm rebuilding my at-home detailing arsenal. We've got all the toys in Omaha where we film. But just use a barrel tool of choice here. and it's gonna do a great job for you. Now, you could say, well, we're probably all done, right? As I put that brush back in. Maybe. Let's do a rinse, and I'll tell you one more step. So the barrels were cleaned. Now we're rinsing the barrels, right? Rinsing and neutralizing that all clean. Getting it out of there. It goes all clean from DIY Detail. Great all-purpose cleaner. Wheel and tires, bug guts, engine bays. So am I done? I mean, maybe, but I kind of promised you a hose-free solution that would be amazing. So let's do the full decon. Water spot remover from DIY Detail. This stuff is great for working on minerals. We use it as a coating rejuvenator. It's kind of a mineral cleanse. So what it does is it helps remove the minerals that get embedded that don't get removed in the cleaning process. So I'm gonna let that dwell for a little bit. Letting the water spot remover, also our mineral cleanse step, just dwell. I'm gonna do a final wipe down with a rinseless wash dampened towel. Again, all the crap that's on the roads is very close to my wheels. So actually, wheels do need to be decontaminated as well. And the mineral cleanse step here, the water spot remover, I just triple check every spot is cleaned. And there you go. So from here, one more rinse. Thankfully, we have a modality to rinse. We have our keg sprayer, which without a hose is kind of amazing. I don't know if you can tell, but it looks like after using water spot remover, like my wheels are beating up like crazy now. It actually isn't adding protection. It's just removing the stuff that now allows it to bead water like that. Like there was ceramic gloss on these wheels. They needed to live their true potential. They just weren't able to before because, why? They were a little contaminated with minerals. So, 3 spritzes of ceramic gloss, bada bing, bada boom. And that's my drying aid, that's my protectant step, that's my shine the heck out of these wheels step. Oh my gosh, the ceramic gloss does make these wheel faces feel so incredibly slick. And look at that. Now, it's just about drying the tire. Now you can apply tire lotion to a wet tire, but if I have a rag around, I like to dry the tire first. Make it look nice. 1, 2, 3 is all you need, especially because it's nice and primed. Oh yeah, there we go. I've got a primed brush. Again, I think it was just drying up a little bit. I don't know if I hadn't cleaned the brush in a while. But now that it's really truly primed and this wheel is clean, it's really accepting that tire lotion well. Oh heck yeah. Nothing like a fresh ride, even if you haven't had time to wash the paint. I'm just gonna make sure, if you really want to, you can move the car a couple feet up because there's this natural spot under the tire that you're always gonna miss a little bit with your tire shine or tire lotion. You can do the best you can, right? But it's always something that I like to kind of dial in as it relates to shining my tires. Well, I don't know what y'all can see on camera. I know I'm hotter than heck. The phone shut off. I'm sweating like a beast wearing all black. But my tires are popping. My wheel faces are clean and protected. And I haven't even washed the car. 4 easy wheel methods. 4 different wheels. Which one is your favorite? Put them down in the comments below. And if you found value in this, go to thehouseofrags.com, shop these products, and save yourself 10% with promo code NICK@NIGHT. You guys are amazing. Do you want to see more videos like this? If so, leave them in the comments below. Love to hear your wheel cleaning methods. I made up these 4 on the fly. I'm sure I missed a couple steps. I could have done something here or left something out there. We are this beautiful collective hive of knowledge and experience. I love the community. Let's talk to each other in the comments and let's all learn and have fun.